sports complex. What are we, 37,000 square feet, something like that?
Yeah, so I did the largest BMX mountain bike skate family-oriented facility in the world. So action sports is the fastest growing sport in this last 10 years. Kids from 8 years old to 21 years old, they all want to do something different, you know. They've been doing baseball, football, basketball, and, you know, action sports seems like it's something new and exciting, so I had to do something for everyone.
Why did you pick North Carolina?
North Carolina, I lived in Greenville because one of the best BMX riders, his name is Dave Meir, lived there. So I trained there, I did most of my competing years there, and then when I was looking into moving and starting a new complex, I was like, where should I go? And I looked into Raleigh, and Raleigh seemed like one of the fastest growing economy in America, and when I looked even closer, I looked at Holly Springs, which is where the complex is, and that's the #1 place in America for families. So it just made sense, you know, that when I moved in December, I drive around my streets and all I see is kids, you know. So this is a sport that, yes, it might be a little intimidating for some just because I think it's just not well known, like maybe football or basketball. But, you know, I made sure that when I built the complex, it was something that I can build trust with parents. I have medical staff on site at all times, so they know if something happens, we have first responders. I built ramps for someone that's never touched a bike or skated before, all the way to someone that can compete professionally. So, you know, I put a lot of thought into this thing, and I'm just happy it's finally open.
All right, now you didn't do this necessarily alone because you've got sponsors and other organizations that are helping you. Tell us about that.
Well, so when I started the complex, I joined with two other business partners, Abel Sarksberg and Chelsea Nolander, and they've been great help. Abel Sarksberg has been in North Carolina and the Raleigh area for over 10, 15 years. Chelsea has lived there for a long time, so they helped me a lot to understand the area and what I needed to do in the area. So, you know, when we were talking about what I wanted to do, I was like, well, I want to do a family-oriented facility, but I don't want this to be like any other park around the country or around the world. I want this to be top-notch. I want this to be clean. I want this to be neat. I want, when people walk in, to be like, whoa, they took their time and thought this whole thing through. So, you know, just being with them has been great just because we've been able to make that, you know.
Daniel, what is the most amazing, I don't know, trick or move that you've done with the BMX bicycles?
In maybe 3-4 years ago, I invented this trick called the cash roll. So it's kind of hard to explain. You probably need to see a video, but it's I'll do a 180, I'll do a backflip, and then another 180.
A 180, a backflip, and then another 180.
Yes, it's a little intricate move. I don't really bring it out often. It's hard and confusing once you're in the air, but it's a great trick.